Hey everybody, and welcome to Body Smart. So we are excited to share with you our general conference Incognito workout. And so what this is, it's kind of something I use to stay awake in church meetings and other things like that. When I'm trying to keep focused and stay awake, but just had lunch, or it's a long meeting, whatever, and you start to get drowsy, we've got a workout so you can burn a few extra calories as well as help you stay awake and stay focused on the message. So here's what you do. These exercises are designed for you to be able to kind of do it while your neighbor doesn't really know that you're doing something. So here is our Incognito General Conference workout.
All right, so here's exercise number 1. We're gonna start kind of from the ground up, and we're gonna start with toe raises, where you're just lifting your toes up until you kind of feel the burn right along your shins. We wanna help you feel that burn. So the next exercise is a heel raise. So similar to a standing calf raise, but you're just leaning forward so you can put some weight down through your legs, and you're raising those heels up off the ground. And you just, again, repeat until you kind of feel the burn. All right, this next exercise, we're moving up to the hamstrings a little bit. So this is a heel drag. So this one, you want to drag that heel, dig in with your heel and drag it through the ground as hard as you can. And repeat that until you feel that burn, until you feel the fatigue. All right, for the next set of exercises, they're all going to be fairly similar, and we want you to do the exercise about 10 times or so. You can do it a little more if you want to, but where we hold each one for 5 seconds. And the idea is you want to press and hold, holding that same position, but you're resisting it for that 5 seconds. Again, repeated 10 times. And so we're going to go through that same pattern with a bunch of different exercises. So here we go. So the first one is an isometric hold, where you're pushing out against your hands with your knees. So we're moving up the chain a little bit. You push out against your hands, you hold for 5 seconds, and then you rest for a couple of seconds. And then you hold for 5 seconds and rest for a couple of seconds. Again, repeated about 10 times. The next exercise is doing the exact opposite. Instead of pushing out against your hands, you're going to put your fists in between, and you're going to push against your fists with the insides of your thighs. So working that inner thigh a little bit. Next exercise is the squat. And it's one of the most important exercises that we can do. But we're going to try to keep this one hidden from our neighbors. So what you want to do is you put your elbows on your knees and you scoot forward in your chair just a little bit so that you can balance your weight, and you rock forward just a hair until your bum picks up off the chair, and so that you're holding kind of a wall squat, almost an air squat. You want to make sure that your knees don't extend out past your toes though, and so you just hold that squat position for as long as you can. You can also do it, if you can't hold it for a long period of time, you can do it in bouts of 5 or 10 second holds. Repeat 10 to 20 times. All right, moving on up the chain one more time. We're going to go to ab exercise, and it's the ab crunch, but it's an isometric ab crunch, meaning you lean back until you feel all the abs engage. You really try and draw that belly button in towards your spine, and then you just hold that position for as long as you can. So I would recommend holding it at least 10 to 20 seconds, and then repeating that as many times as you feel like you need to get a good ab workout in. It's harder than you think, so do a good job with this one, and you really can feel a good ab workout. Next exercise, we're going to hit the arms a little bit more. So now we've moved up to the arms. So we're going to do some isometric holds again. So we're back to that 5 second holds and 10 repetitions or so. So with the 5 second holds, what we're doing, that first one, you're just going to do a bicep curl, but you're going to work biceps and triceps. So you're going to do a bicep curl with one arm, and you hold it out with the other arm so that you're holding that same position, but that's going to really lock it in. You're going to use the tricep on one side, the bicep on the other as you hold that position. So just like is shown, try and get a really good contraction. The next arm exercise is where you're going to use your arm rests on your chair. You're going to push your arms in, doing what we call internal rotation of the shoulder. And these muscles that do internal rotation are really important for protecting and strengthening the rotator cuff muscles. And so if you can do that, push in. Again, we're going to hold for 5 seconds and then rest. And then hold for 5 seconds and rest, repeated 10 times. All right, so what we're going to do now is the opposite of the exercise before. And so instead of pulling in on the chair, we're going to push out on the chair. So you're going to press and hold again for 5 seconds, repeat 10 times. And this is going to work that external rotator of the shoulder. That is important again for protecting the rotator cuff. Okay, our last exercise is a little bit less incognito, But sometimes you can pull it off when nobody's really looking. But instead of a traditional dip in a chair where you're scooting forward off the chair and doing a dip for your tricep, we're going to do scapular dips. So this is just with your shoulder blades only. So you're going to try and hold on to the chair, and you're going to raise up out of your chair and back down, not bending your elbow at all, just using your shoulder blades. And that's really good for developing the shoulder blades that are important for maintaining posture, keeping our neck from craning forward, and helping support our upper back. And for women, that's really important to have good, strong upper back for maintaining a healthy posture.
All right, so there you have it. There are our exercises for the Incognito General Conference workout. Perfect for staying awake and staying focused while you try and watch conference. So if you've got any other questions about this or any other exercises you might want to incorporate in, let us know. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped you to stay focused and stay awake and enjoy General Conference that much more. It's a great weekend. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks.